Okay, you guys are doing great. You've already covered the yellow and the black and the red, the sin, the death, and the love. But before I go to the fourth color, blue, I always love just to kind of just pull back for a little bit and say, all right, I got a fun question for you. Okay, no, wait, I'm going to ask a big fun question. So the good Lord literally says, Holly, Jamie, why should I let you in? But I'm totally curious. Do you think you'd have an answer for him? What would you say?
I don't know what I would say. I feel like you probably don't have a real good reason.
Have you ever thought about it before?
Not really.
No? Okay, so can we read it? Do you mind? I asked this question because I believe it gives an insight on this person's biblical worldview if they even have one. Well, how would I get into heaven? Well, and the answer that I mostly hear is, well, I'm a good person. I go to church, or I read my Bible, or I pray, or...
Why should I be let in?
Yeah.
Because I am a good man at heart.
Okay.
That's simple. I've been a good person.
Okay, what does the blue say?
Oh, we went back to the blue now.
You know, I give some money, and that's usually what you hear, and you say, all right, can I give you the answer on what the scripture says? Well, yeah, I'd love to hear this. Well, put your thumb on number 4, and you open it back up, and here you go. You have them read Ephesians 2, 8 through 9 out loud.
For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. This is the gift of God, not as a result of works, so there's not one might boast.
Here's what I love, is that it has nothing to do with us. And so I don't try to condemn somebody and say, hey, you said good works. Like, don't do that. But you just say, hey, you realize that it has nothing to do with us. If it does, Scripture says you would boast about it, but we can't boast because this gift that God is giving us is totally free. We just have to have faith in His love that He died for us.
We're saved how?
Through faith?
Right. So we just believe. It's not by anything that we can do. We don't have to work our way into it.
And so I just say, you know, if there was a gift in front of you with your name Cook, what would you do with that gift? Well, I don't know, would you stare at it? Would you open it? Man, I'd open it, of course.
Every day He says, one, I'm giving you a gift. But for some reason in your mind, one, you're rejecting the gift. And then two, you think eventually you'll come back around and work for that gift. Are you with me?
Yeah.
He says, you don't have to do any of that. Just receive it. Just open it. By faith, you're receiving Christ into your life. You're starting a whole new life. Are you with me?
Yeah.
And so how do you start that whole new life? Then it goes to the green.
When you have faith in this free gift, nothing that you did, but everything He did, you can actually begin to experience life. So when you have faith in His love, the sin and the death are gone. And I just say, have you ever heard this before? And I keep asking this. No, I've never read this verse. Well, good. Because I want to tell you, the news is only going to get better. So now you've gone through 4 colors: sin, death, love, and faith. And we're getting to the 5th and final one, the green verse. I'm excited. Thanks.